there he is. I got him.
No, I got him.
I got him.
Frank Gonzalez from Cinemark Theaters on the road again in London this time with Shaw from the new movie Hobbs and Shaw, Jason Statham.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. What a wild ride this movie is. It's a lot of fun. It's what people should expect from a Fast and Furious movie. This is the first spin-off from it. How excited were you to come back and do this character again?
Yeah, you know, these big movies are a real sort of escape for the audience. You know, it's a real feel-good sort of film. It's got the heroic moments. We have the comedy. We have the jaw-dropping spectacle of the big stunts, the car action. They have all the ingredients what is appealing to the cinema goer. So we get to do these. We get to build on these characters that we've already sort of honed in these earlier, you know, in 6 and in 7 and 8. Now we get to sort of build them out, see a little bit more about who they are. It's great.
You know, the Fast and Furious movies, you know, are so action oriented, but this one, it has all the action, but the elements of comedy that you and Dwayne bring to the roles, that's something that's new and unique about this movie.
Well, none of it's completely new. In part 7, we dabbled with it. Part 8, we drilled down a little bit harder on it. And in part, you know, this is not part 9, but in the spin-off, we get to really double down on the disdain that these two characters have for each other.
And I like the difference between Hobbs's L.A. cool, his demeanor, and then of course the Savile Row Shaw, you know, persona, and then how the two kind of first clash and then mesh, which is really cool.
Yeah, we want to keep these two guys at the opposite ends of the spectrum. You know, this is how he lives. They're so opposite and yet they're so similar. You know, they wake up in the morning. One's in silk sheets, looking out in this very sophisticated apartment. The other one's got the dog in the bed, and you know they go in the kitchen. One's making an omelette in a precise way with a little bit of garnish. The other one's drinking coffee bean. They're doing a similar action, and yet it's so radically different. But they're so similar. It's a very nice sort of tightrope that Dave Leitch walks when he portrays the information about these two individuals.
Now or never.
I'm more of a now type of guy.
On my 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
No one tells me what to do.
The other thing about this movie for you is you're a producer on it, so you get a little bit of input in terms of how the movie was put together and how it went along.
Yeah, I mean, you're always at the mercy of a screenplay, a story, and you know, the original script that I got was a little fluffy. It had no definition for my character, and it had no backstory, and it certainly had no teeth in the story with my sister. And so I said, look, if I'm going to come on to do this movie, I want to be part of it. And I was brought on as a producer. We hired a guy called Drew Pearce, is a fellow Brit, an incredible writer, and he got to really sort of double down on the quintessential British nature of Shaw and the backstory with Brixton and a lot of the colloquial humour that we like to keep authentic.
That's a job well done. It's a great movie. August 2nd is the date when Hobbs and Shaw hits Cinemark Theaters.